my PokeChat livecast. What is up, everybody? How is the chat going? Everything, sound test working? All the screens are working, it seems. Everything's good. Don't hear my voice. Oh no. Hold on. Is this any better? Can you hear? Yeah, see, okay. Yes. No? I might have to restart this livecast. Are my mics okay, guys? Okay, you do hear it. Alright, so it's just switched to the USB microphone instead of my onboard webcam microphone, and this will do just as well. The only thing is, I hope it won't interfere with Skype. Who will be participating in today's Skype chat, just out of curiosity? We've got a lot to talk about today, guys. A lot of cool information about new Pokemon stuff on the 3DS. Lots to talk about. Who's on Skype? If you guys don't know what I mean by Skype, is that I have a listener call-in section where you guys, the viewer/listener, can call in via Skype if you have a microphone and chat with me, have a discussion, ask me a question, something about LPing or just life in general, and yeah, you know, it would be pretty fun if you guys could participate. Maybe if you have a USB microphone. This is, by the way, a Guitar Hero microphone from my Wii version of Guitar Hero 4. So even if you have a gaming microphone from Rock Band or something, just plug it into your USB port and it will work. Yes, I loved your B-Day cake present. And I guess we should talk about that too, guys. The livecast was marathon. We did not reach our esteemed goal of $1,500, so we're not going to PAX. But instead we decided that we're going to try and shoot for Minecraft Con. So, you know, me, Theo, Matt, we could go to the first ever Minecraft Con in Las Vegas. And it will be pretty epic. And yes, Die Hard, I saw the cube picture. I loved it. I saved it as a background, actually. If you look right now, my background is, it's not that picture, but it was. Right now it is Super Mario Sunshine. Thinking of, you know, maybe doing LP of that game, but I don't know. I don't know if Adam's going to E3, actually. I haven't heard any news on that. But if we could make it to Minecraft Con, the way we're going to do that is also by doing another marathon in August. It's going to be a grab bag marathon. And what that basically is a bunch of smaller title games like Portal, some WiiWare titles, some XBLA titles, maybe PSN even if there are small titles like that. But games that you can play in an hour flat, or a few hours, maybe even 5 hours. And we're going to do them one after one after one, and right in a row and nonstop for you guys to watch live and chat in the chat box, or wherever the chat box will be when we do that marathon. But it's going to be pretty cool because that will be our final Raise Money for Minecraft Con marathon, and maybe we'll do more shrines. And by the way, Pepples, very sorry if I messed up your shrine. Not quite done with them yet. Very busy week, I tell you. Oh, many things we do. But I'm still working on them, so, you know, there's
And we go into the cave system, the Minecraft natural cave system. We find some interesting things there. Definitely want to see that. But, I will be working on the shrines on the side.
The Creeper, me and Matt have to mail those things out this Wednesday. We are going to use the donation money. This way we don't have to lose any of our gas funds to getting to community college, and I'll get to that next. But we're going to use the donation money to send out all of your gifts. Any winner from the Fallout Marathon who won a poster or that DLC, which had the pack-in of my first LP ever. It was Mad World, and it was for Nintendo Radio and never released anywhere, not on any online medium, not Nintendo Radio, not YouTube. So those are going to be going out this Wednesday, I believe. He said that he emailed all the winners, and you should have received an email. Hopefully it got to you successfully if you wanted to have all your merchandise signed by me, Matt, and maybe Pat, if he's free on Wednesday.
Comrades, if I get more clay from the arts and crafts store, if I happen to be by there, I will pick up more creeper clay, and maybe pick up some more for your peoples, and give them away during my LPs like little gifts to win or something, I don't know. I can't promise that, because I am not a clay maker, but if I do pass that store again and pick up that kind of clay, I'll do those sorts of things.
But what have you guys heard in terms of the new Pokedex for 3DS? I am pretty freaking pumped for this. It's an interesting transition over to 3DS. It's not a full-blown game. It's free tomorrow. And actually, I looked at Cerebi, and unfortunately they say that, yep, it's free. Unfortunately, they say it's coming in the afternoon tomorrow for America, and then I believe the following day for Europe, and so on and so forth. But I was hoping that maybe we could download it live during this live cast. I don't know if it will actually update at midnight when the clock strikes that on the East Coast here, because it's already 9:51 my time, and I don't mind running this live cast a little over midnight. Hopefully you guys don't mind it either. It is Sunday, and hopefully most of you are starting to get off of your normal school schedules. Yeah, so it's already Monday in Sweden. Does that mean you have the update? Do you have the Pokemon? Yeah, but I'll test if it does work at 12 o'clock. I don't think that Nintendo of America will be that on the dot for the eShop, but I'm hoping. I'm very much hoping. I've been waiting in great anticipation. And before we get on to talking about the Pokedex in greater detail, I have a question for you guys. Do you know if the Bit Trip Saga is a full $40 3DS game with a cartridge, or if it is a downloadable title via the eShop? Because I don't know. And if it's $40, I'm going to have to omit it for a while because I need to get Ocarina of Time in 3D. Because Matt showed me an image on Amazon, and actually we could probably bring it up in the live cast here. Amazon Bit. There we go. But it showed up on Amazon as a full, not full screen, but a full $40 game. Bit Trip Saga. Boom. Right there. $40. So, I don't know. If that's the price of Bit Trip Saga, I might not get that right away. It's funny because I listen to the Bit Trip soundtrack all the time, and I'm pumped to see the games in 3D, but I simply do not have the cash. After buying books for college, I pretty much do not have any extra spending money for the Bit Trip Saga. But anyway, on to free things, the Pokedex. I'm pretty interested to see how it's going to play out, if they're going to update it to have all the generations. Right now, I know that it has all 150 Pokemon from the Unova region. So you're not getting to see Pokemon Black and White in full 3D, but you can play it on the 3DS and try out the Circle Pad, which I do feel is a nice way to move around in some DS games, especially Super Mario 64 DS and Metroid Prime Trilogy. I got that on the mind from the review, but Metroid Prime Hunters, when you use the Circle Pad in that game, for example, Samus runs so much more fluid. She's actually running, and it's so much better for an FPS, which is what Hunters is. And so, I don't know if they're going to update it to have more regions, but I think it's interesting that you get to see the character models finally, and or Pokemon Ranch like we're seeing on that side of the screen. People who are watching the YouTube are probably not seeing it because I like to keep out game footage just for copyright issues, and I only use my kind of music, my kind being the ones I make. But, it's actual character models that will be in this 3D Pokedex, and I can't wait to see it. It seems to incorporate augmented reality. So, like I was speaking about in my Pokepark walkthrough a few episodes back, I mean, it was probably at the beginning of the walkthrough, now that I think of it, now that the time has passed, I was suggesting augmented reality Pokemon cards, and now that seems to be coming to fruition. I don't know if I'm going to... I might have enough money to get Ocarina, and I also have birthday money from grandparents, slow motion. But that should be enough to cover the cost of Zelda in 3D. And I think it's so worth it. I really do. Plus, I mean, it's not just Ocarina, it's Master Quest too. I don't know if you guys know that, but... no. As far as the whole partner thing goes, no word on that yet. Basically, I have to wait 2 more months before I apply once more for the YouTube partnership. I still have not seen any new videos get thumbs up for ads, but Matt tells me that partners he knows are being threatened with emails by YouTube saying that some rapscallions out there who have been crafty LPers are marking their content as people in blogs. And when you mark that in the categories, what it does is YouTube thinks, oh, it's original content because it's people in blogs, not gaming. Gaming, it takes them a while to approve things, and I really haven't gotten anything approved except certain live casts, but again, that was people in blogs, and it was legit because this is just my chance to talk to you, the people. So people in blogs is appropriate for this. But there were some LPers who were trying to spam that and work the system of YouTube, so I think that they're kind of clogged up right now. Yeah, it is a pretty dead chat, but I have to say I'm pretty guilty for not propping it up more. I have to make videos earlier in the day, earlier in the week, suggesting to go to this live cast. I don't think people even know that this goes on because we haven't recorded as many as I would have liked. This one, however, is recording, and I can double check that by going to... Yep. See, it is still recording. So we are in good session, and this will be on YouTube, but yes, I will definitely prop up this more.